Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Now it's been a little while. We've been kind of busy, if you can only imagine. As you can see, things are picking back up. I've had a lot of good rain. I've actually already had a lot of good harvest, and that's why I stopped right in the middle of what I was doing. I said, well, I need to go let everybody know how the progress is going. So as y'all can see, the yields on these tomatoes are crazy, and I've already picked about half of them. See, we've still got a lot more to go. Here's just a little taste of what's going on. This is a handmade basket that we got from one of our friends. We traded him a little bit of goods for it. Very useful in the garden. We want to thank them for that. Alexor and Megan. But as y'all can see, cherry tomatoes are doing great. So we've been doing a few things on the farm, and we're going to go over it in this video, and we'll try and make it as short as possible. But one thing I really wanted to touch on today that I've noticed a lot of questions about, and it's crazy because I'm only 28, so anybody can do this. Anybody can learn at any time, at any age. Yesterday I had a 65-year-old man who's lived his whole life in West Virginia. He's never grown butternut squash. He said, how do you know when to pick them? And so that's really a good question, because I got a few little ones laying around here and got a few big ones, and we're gonna go over here in just a second when to and when not to pick. So, all right, let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to get into and talk about is the babies. These are how to know if you're going to even have a squash develop or not. You need to be looking for the flowers, and in specific, the female flowers. In the morning time, I've noticed, is when they're really, really wide open and going and very vibrant. Right now it's the middle of the day. As you can see, it's pretty sunny out. It's about 70 degrees out, 75. And I personally can't find one out here that is a female, because these vines are pretty much done. Oh, correction, found one. All right, so this was a female. You can see the bulb starting. Now, from right there, you wouldn't think much of that. You really got to be delicate with these guys, because in a couple weeks time, look at there. That's what it should look like. That's before the flower. This is after the flower. Where's the little guy? This is whenever the flower starts to fall off of it. You'll see out here on the end how it wads up, and you can tell he's still kind of green. The ones you've seen so far are green. So here's really two good examples right next to each other. When not to pick, I would say that this one's ready to pick. So a few things that you can do. You take your old fingernail, come down here and push into it, and it's really firm, not too firm. This stalk up here is another indicator. When it's nice and stiff, when you can pick it up and control the vine with the stalk, you know it's ready to cut. Now, something to take into concept. This is where people will really mess up and not mean to. This nodule right here, this little hump that y'all see, that leads to this vine, that leads back into this main vine, which leads into the root. You don't do what you see in most commercial stores and cut at that bulb. You want to cut up here, and I'm fixing to show y'all. Actually, we'll pick some together. All right, guys, it came a downpour on us here, but we're still gonna be able to show you. So remember, you don't want to cut down here. You want to cut up here. This will help preserve it for longer. You see, you can tell that's a good one. There's another one. Get that little tendril out of the way. So like I said, don't cut down here. That is a no. We don't want to do that. We get all the way up here as far as we can, close to that core, and boom, there you go. Butternut squash. This is beautiful as ever. All right, guys. So I found something as I was out here trimming up that I think I wanted y'all to see. So I'm sure that some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not know, there are male and female flowers that are on these vines. I don't care if it's pumpkin, squash, gourds, and yes, I know they're squash. Whatever it may be, has a male and a female flower. Usually the females on butternut squash, watermelon, pumpkin, from what I can tell from growing them, they open up in the morning and they close whenever the heat starts coming out. So after it gets about, I don't know, I'd say it's about 70 degrees right now. So I'd say about 75, 80 degrees, they're closing up. But I just wanted to take a moment and show y'all what a female flower looks like, and a bee just landed there. That's perfect. So this is a female. Excuse me, Mr. Bee. See how it's got the round multiple centers? And I'm not a guru when it comes to names, so y'all have to forgive me. Let me see if I can find a male that's open. Because what we're hoping for is what that bee just did, hopefully, is come in and pollinate it. So here's a male. This is a male flower, and you can tell I kind of had to open him up a little bit to get him in. That is a male. And as y'all can tell, like I said, after it hits about 75, 80 degrees, these males will start opening up and those females will start closing. There's one that went too far, but as y'all can see, we have got quite a few things growing out here. Everything from squash to pumpkin. And I think I'm actually gonna cut this little dude off right here. Probably give him away, freebie on the stand. Gotta look for stuff like that on our farm stand, which I haven't mentioned yet, but now you know. So another little tip slash trick, whenever you're doing pumpkins, like I said earlier, I'm gonna pull this little pumpkin right here. I just don't see him getting much bigger, and I may not even cut him. I'm probably just going to explain it to y'all. So move him out of the way. Everybody can see right here. I'll use these, you can really tell. Right there is the best spot to cut. So if I was going to trim him up, I'd come in kind of at an angle. See if I can get a good shot. And then pop. Sometimes I just score them and then twist them off. It's better for the vine sometimes, but just some little tricks. So I'm also gathering up some green tomatoes, and as you can see, there's a little nodule right there. So I always come right above it. And now, granted, I'll just show you. You'll just grab it and twist, and then gently pull it. It brings it out. But the problem with that is what just happened here. When that stem's gone, this thing will be ripe in a day or two now. So they don't keep for very long. Now, even with this still attached and it's yellow, I guarantee this green one right here will be right before this one is. Because I mean, they're about the same, not much of a difference, but I'll show a picture of it in a later video just to affirm what I'm saying. All right, guys. Hey guys, so behind me is a little microgreen garden that we're just trying out. It's actually in one of our chicken tractors. So I'm just gonna let y'all check that out. It's got sunflowers and corn, a little bit of ryegrass off in it. And if you don't know about companion planting, those three are actually really good to plant with each other. And I'll show you that later on. Uh-oh. One of our rare exclusive birds, Iam Cymani and Wyandotte cross. But yeah, so you can see the corn and the sunflower. They're growing great together, even as close as they are. Some spots are not so well because it's sandy, but you know, it's all trial and error. This is our chicken tractor that I built. It's 8x8. It's got little solar lights for deterrent on it. I also built that. I'll do a video on that if you guys want me to. Just let me know. And now for part 2. We're gonna go over and visit all of our little chickens. So this is one of our nurseries. We actually use it when the chicks get about 3 to 4 weeks of age. And the big thing with this is, like right now it's empty because we transferred them all last night inside of here, just so we can clean this out, because as you can see it's a little dirty. But we're getting these chips in there and get some new birds in there. Some of them have already come over here and started helping clean it. And as you can see, we're very free range here. They like to do their own little things. And right there's a Turkton, Iam Cymani, Delaware. But so right here is where we've transferred all of our outside nursery to inside nursery. There's not really a difference on time that they come out here, about 3 to 4 weeks of age, depending on what breed they are. These are our outside nurseries. Primarily, if they're mixed breed, they'll go in here. And if they're pure breeds, they get put off in here. So, show you a few of them. Yeah, babies. So y'all can see we've got a few campaigns. Oh, there's one right there. Hey, honey. What are you doing? A speckled Sussex. Hey, beautiful. Nope. What about you? That's another speckled Sussex. Campaign rooster. Campaign hen. And there are 42 different breeds that we raise. My wife has what we call a Bible around here, and it has every breed of chicken that you can possibly imagine in it. We've got everything from Egyptian Fayomis, Iam-Somanis, Dominiques, Delawares, Jersey Giants, Cornishes, Turkins. Matter of fact, there is a baby Iam and a baby Turkin. The baby Turkin is very small. She's just hit her 4-week mark, so they come out here. Like I said, there's a bunch of them. And we also give these chicks a super feed that we come up with. It's a mixture. And we do use some medicated feed in the beginning, and then after that we process what we get. And if y'all want to see a little video on how we process our foods and how we store them, then let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. So a few things that we always have to do in here. We check the water every morning. I come out here at 5 a.m. every morning, or my wife, and we check the water. We check the feed, make sure that they can get to the feed, the water's not clogged up, that, you know, healthy living conditions. As you can see, we have new chips laid down, and that's ultimately just for their health. So we'll go into here, and this is where everybody sleeps at night. So even those chickens outside of the fence, they stay within about an acre and a half, and it's great because I don't have to chase them down. They know where home is. We put them at night is the only time that we transfer our chickens, and we put them in at night about 9-10 o'clock after everybody has settled down. And like sometimes we have problems, like I think I see the problem right now, where we put them in at night and the new babies don't know to go outside because they're so used to being inside. Let's check that out. Yep, so we got a few. And they also take dirt baths in here, as crazy as that may be. We got one right there taking a dirt bath. Hey babies, you like the dirt bath? And just to show y'all, there is nothing wrong with this chicken. What are you doing, sweet thing? Just taking a dirt bath. So, as y'all can see, we have a lot of roost area. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, there's 3 more, 2 more with one in the middle, and some more over here. And we do have fans and ventilation windows, just to help it breathe in here, just to help them out. And every once in a while, yeah, see, like right now it's not bad. Every once in a while you gotta come here and knock the dust out of the fan. Works really well. That man needs some Earl on it. Keeps the dust beat down the water.